ShamRock the Station with...
What's up, the road?
Hey. Let's do that song that we rehearsed. Here are the with Wendy. We're working on that all morning.
It's Barbershop Quartet. You're going to see more of that tonight. It's going to be great. So we were going to talk about this, and then I cut you off because I want to talk about this. You were just in New Orleans for like a couple of days.
Yeah.
Tell me what went down that you remember. New Orleans has this effect on people.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I like
the alcohol effect.
I didn't get to Bourbon Street. If anyone knows what Bourbon Street is, it's like the street where everyone's just getting totally smacked. I didn't get there until like midnight. The first night we were there, and I was like, damn it. I was like kind of late to it, but the next night I had a couple daiquiris after the show.
Okay.
The Hurricanes.
Respectable.
New Orleans Hurricanes.
Right.
A fishbowl or a hand grenade.
And
So I know that Aaron and Weston, they went out all day and they had to...
I was drunk by 3 and I fell asleep, and then we went back out later that
Well
night.
played.
Yeah.
Well played.
It was a
Okay.
good time.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to go and experience it. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it's a given. I wanted to ask you about the new EP. Now, I know you've told this story a couple times, but you haven't told it to me, so I want to hear about this. You recorded the EP twice, basically?
We did.
So how did this all go down, and how did you end up in a barn?
I was born in a barn, baby. No, I'm just kidding.
Somehow I just don't believe that.
In a manger, actually, it was.
No, it's definitely not true.
December 24th.
It was a good day.
No, we signed a record deal, and we were like, okay, we've got money now. We don't have to sneak into a recording studio to do this one. So we were like, okay.
Also a great story. Look it up.
So we went in with a producer and in Los Angeles, and we kind of, our management kind of wanted it to sound like this. We wanted it to sound like this. The label wanted it to sound like that, and there was just this kind of ambiguous vision we were giving to the producer.
Yeah.
And we're so used to working on songs on our own that we kind of maybe went about that whole process wrong. And what happened was a product that we weren't stoked on. It wasn't something that felt like our band. It kind of felt too poppy, but not pop in a good way, and too like weird, but not in a cool weird. It was just this kind of mediocre middle ground. So we basically had these 5 songs, and we're like, okay, we can either put this out, or actually, that was never.
If we put that out, that would have defined our band.
You're still very young. Like people are still finding out about you guys.
We're still trying to figure out who we are.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
And a false move totally misrepresents what you're about, and then you're stuck with it. Smart on your part.
So we kind of said we were kind of at this crossroads, like, okay, well, we have no money left for this EP. We just blew the budget on it. And so we kind of concocted this plan where we contacted our management and label, and we said, look, we're going to move into my grandma's house. We're going to go to the middle of nowhere.
They're like, look, we know you don't have jobs. It's okay. We get it.
We're going to move into my grandma's house, and we're going to drive 45 minutes every day to this barn that has a studio in it, and we're going to do the record ourselves. And after about a minute of crickets, it was like, well, we got no other options. So we were back just like we did the first one. It was the same group and the same team, and we were just sitting there making it up as we went, and we were able to. I was just so glad to be behind the board again and be producing the record, kind of with our sound guy Andrew, who him and I co-produced the first EP, and then we were able to do this one together.
Right.
And it just, I don't know, it was just us hanging out.
With a lot more time than we had with the first.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. We had time at our disposal, and we had, a pizza place down the street and a keg in the next room, and we had
a tractor.
And a tractor that would rip around the backyard.
It's like a dream
can be
setup.
inspiring,
Bunch of beers.
Sure.
Yeah. We were just in the middle of nowhere, and we
through the woods.
And we had a studio dog. There was Ophi.
There was a studio dog. It was a good time, and it was just us being ourselves and making music that felt genuine to ourselves. And at the end of the day, that was the product that we thought most accurately depicted and represented our band.
Yeah. Now, I saw you guys, the first time I saw you guys was a while back, and you guys had James Dean then.
Yeah.
You finally got it onto this EP, but it kind of gives me a peek into how far in advance you guys are going. Do you already have new music beyond what you've done with Panic Vertigo?
Yeah.
Poop ton.
Really?
He articulates his thoughts really well.
Full album? Like
Good public speaker.
Is it like full album
No,
time?
we're
or
talking.
Is it...
I mean, no, there's enough for like 3 albums. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
what you do is you start
going and keep
start narrowing those down, and then if they don't make this album, they make the next one. We're always writing.
So you're stockpiling.
Yeah, I mean, today we've got a set up a studio set up in the back of the bus where we're making music and.
The city of Atlanta is inspiring
Yeah,
you.
right, exactly.
Yeah,
Just-
maybe.
something.
Okay, sure.
It's the whiskey.
It's the whiskey and the fact that I lost a game of chess against Weston. There's like a big
brutal.
chess board out there, and I felt pretty low. Whenever I get low, I write music. So
Okay.
he really knocked me down.
I
a
really
few pegs.
inspired him there.
With
I
a
don't think
game
I've ever
of
played
chess
chess.
between gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and also, you were mentioning how you had co-produced this with Andrew. Have you guys ever thought, and I'm not insulting here, I love what you're doing. Have you ever thought about working with another producer, or because of that experience you had with the previous EP, are you kind of like, we're going to keep it in-house?
It was definitely scarring, actually. That process
Yeah?
was very scary because now we've got these trust issues with when going to another
I don't
producer.
doubt it.
And when you can, we are very kind of in-house with everything we do.
Sure.
And when we can sit there and we can make those sounds come to life and make what we want our band to sound like ourselves, it makes working with the producer, like they really have to bring something that you can't.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, some bands they just play a song on an acoustic guitar and they show the producer like, all right, let's make this a song. And
Right.
then and then they create it all.
Right.
But we focus so much on the arrangement and the vibe of the song. The production is so important to that. So yeah, it's definitely tough. But I think we do have a plan for the album.
Okay.
Of how we're gonna pick the producer to do the album.
Okay.
We might go like not to give too much away, but we're gonna do I think we're gonna do kind of like a pop rap where you like these songs would go really well with this guy and these songs would go well with this guy.
I think that's smart.
Because we've already recorded them all. Like we already know exactly what it'll sound like. We just need
You've
maybe.
already recorded an album?
No, we've recorded like all the demos of them.
Oh, I was like, what?
Oh, sorry. You heard it here first, folks.
All right, my work is done.
No, but we know exactly what these are going to sound like and how we want them to feel, and then we're just going to go to someone who can help us
Gotcha.
make them a little bit better. And maybe this guy won't do these songs as well as this guy would.
Gotcha.
So we're just
We just want to go where,
we want to take the songs to the right people.
to the fortes of those different producers.
Right, I mean,
where the vibe matches
they're your-
what they do normally.
They're your babies. You want them
Yeah, and
treated.
because we're doing a lot of the demos, and a lot of the times, especially now, what you work on in those demos ends up on the actual record. There's going to be that level of cohesiveness because
Okay.
we're still making it.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like
See how
that.
it goes. Might be the worst thing that anyone's ever done.
Fantastic.
We'll see.
There's that winning attitude.
I feel like
Totally way off base. It just popped into my head. The band is called The Rex. Has anybody actually been in a giant car wreck?
Billy.
We've been in a hot air balloon wreck.
A hot.
We haven't.
Wait a minute.
This is all
Are you
sorry.
serious?
We're all just,
I'll let him expand.
Have you guys ever been in a car wreck?
Couple of
You were?
car accidents, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's very
I was driving my pop-up one time. He rear-ended some lady in the snow. Does that count?
That's a wreck.
Oh yeah, I killed someone once.
No, that was your video. That was your video.
That was your video.
That's not real
Man, you were in
life.
car
I
wrecks?
think
Are
it's
you?
mostly just our lives.
Are you okay?
It's all
Yeah.
wrecks of human.
Oh, that explains a lot, actually, dude.
Everyone was in a few car accidents growing up, I feel like.
Yes.
Like a little
I did
ones,
like a
at
full
least.
360 on black
3 or 4
ice and went down like a
accidents.
super steep. Like,
That's serious.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys. I fishtailed the van one night. Oh yeah.
One time, dude, I actually backed the van up into a telephone pole in Wellsville and never told anyone. Telling you guys right now.
We were getting our guitars
telling you guys
fixed
right now.
downtown,
And
and
they
we
still
just
didn't hear you.
nailed
They're
that
like,
pole.
Yeah, I don't know
Weston's
what
here. Yeah, back the van into a
Schmidt and I
telephone
just looked
pole
at each
once.
other like, this doesn't leave this street. No one will find out.
You guys.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So, yeah.
Apparently, you guys are all wrecking your own van without telling the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I don't
great.
think there was a dance.
talk about this
there,
after.
really.
Yeah.
We're covered on insurance.
meeting.
Don't worry about it. Okay, cool. Well, look, I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys play again. It's been awesome every time I've seen you.
Oh, it's gonna be
So
dope.
it's gonna be rad. You're gonna be
gonna be
opening the
lit.
doors, but I have full faith on this one that it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, we're best at opening the doors. I mean, we like that too because our stuff is already set up.
Oh,
know,
that's
we
true.
just
We
get
get to just drink.
We
all
get to
day,
just
St.
drink all day. We don't have to
Patrick's
set anything up. We just go up and then try to get it all off stage when we're done.
I bought a $200 teardrop clover tattoo today. Hope it-
Oh, is that what that? I hope it was worth it.
I bit the bullet and I got my neck tattooed.
That's really heavy right there. The glitter really sets it off.
It's kind of like a gel pen.
Look at the glitter on mine, dude. It's like way more intense.
It's a lot happening. All right. Well, look, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure if you didn't see the Rex play at St. Patrick's Day, if you missed all of this, you got to catch them the next time because they'll come through. And thanks so much to these guys, and thanks for watching Alt 1057 backstage at ShamRock Station.
One time.